So in this video, I'm going to talk about a few things, specifically about Sologenic, the Sologenic NFT marketplace, the Sologenic airdrop, as well as the new Coreum airdrop. So there's a couple of things that you're going to want to pay attention to if you participated in those airdrops, or you want to know when you're going to get your tokens and how. So in this video, I'm going to talk about all of that, as well as cover some pricing information and some of the updates regarding the new Sologenic NFT marketplace that apparently is still in debug mode. But there do look like there's a lot of positives about to come out of that. Hey everyone, my name is Randy. Welcome back to the Late Night Grind. Right now on this channel, I'm covering the Ripple versus the SEC case, but I'm also covering cryptocurrency news, investment markets, and personal finance. So if any or all those topics interest you, make sure you hit the subscribe button and join that Late Night Grind community, as well as hit that bell notification icon so that YouTube will send you a notification when I release a new video. And if you're feeling generous today, I'd appreciate it if you do two things. Smash the thumbs up button and watch this video all the way to the end. Those really are the two best things that you can do to support a YouTube channel. So if you do that, I greatly appreciate it. All right, guys, let's jump into it. Okay, so first, I want to talk about the Sologenic airdrop that happened to XRP holders and to Sologenic holders. Now, from what I can see on Twitter, there are a lot of people that finally ended up getting their airdrops. They got it to the Solodex. Many of them got them to their wallets they set up trust lines for, and some of them actually got those airdrops on the exchanges in which they were holding XRP. However, I still get a lot of tweets directly to me, as well as see some tweets on Twitter directed at Sologenic asking them when they're supposed to be receiving their Solo tokens, because there are some exchanges that have not yet delivered them. Now, one of the exchanges that I didn't receive Solo to that I'm supposed to, where I actually held a lot of XRP, was Bit4x. Now, that, along with some of the other exchanges, actually do the distribution on their own, meaning Sologenic actually delivered the Solo tokens to the exchanges. However, the exchanges have their own distribution methods. Some of them like to do their own due diligence and make sure all of the trust lines and wallets that they're actually delivering to are the ones that actually should have gotten them. So from what I hear, it's really the exchanges that kind of have their own time frames for actually distributing Solo tokens to XRP holders. Now, for me personally, on the Solo side, I held my Solo tokens in the Sologenic DEX wallet. You didn't have to set up any trust line for the snapshot. You just were included in the snapshot automatically. The Solo tokens were then airdropped to the Solodex automatically, and they showed up, I believe, on day 2 or 3 of the airdrop. So I did want to put this in a video because I still see a lot of those types of questions out there on Twitter, in the Discord servers, as well as other places. So if you don't go to those places, wanted to make sure that you were updated in case you had any questions about specific exchanges. That's how a lot of them handle that. Okay, so now I want to talk about the Coreum airdrop, which is going to Sologenic holders. So if you had XRP and you received Sologenic tokens, you of course now become eligible to receive the core tokens. And if you just bought Solo tokens, you of course are eligible to receive the core tokens as well. Now, you really didn't have to do anything to be covered in that snapshot. They took the snapshot, the first snapshot, pretty much at the same time that they did for the Sologenic airdrop back in December 25th. So they took that snapshot and they took another snapshot at some point in January, and they will be delivering both of those snapshots worth of core tokens to Solo holders in February. Now, I believe there's some information on exactly when that's supposed to take place, but there is some information that you're going to want to pay attention to. I'm going to put a link in the description below this video that specifically talks about how to get those core tokens. Now, they said you don't need to set up, they said you didn't need to set up a trust line to get into the core snapshot. However, you will need to set up a trust line in order to receive those core tokens. So even the ones that you're holding on the Solodex wallet still need to set up a trust line, at least as far as I understood it, what I was reading, in order to receive those core tokens. So I believe there's going to be some information coming out, hopefully from Bob Ross, as well as from the Coreum Twitter account, and probably from the Sologenic Twitter account. So if that's something that you're looking forward to, might want to pay attention to those accounts. Also, if you are not already, you can go join the Discord server, the Sologenic Discord server, which they answer a lot of that information there many times before they even put that information public. And just in case you were wondering, how much is a core token going to actually be worth? Well, a couple of months ago, when Coreum was first introduced, Bob Ross was actually talking about how much publicity this was getting, how much buzz this was getting, and he thought that after the first airdrop that the core tokens might actually sell for double digits, might actually sell for $10. But I just wanted to bring that up because, sure, that is absolutely possible. However, a lot of times in the crypto space, these types of organizers, the CEOs of their organizations, like to talk about their own cryptos and make suggestions on things that may not always happen. Now, you might want to be careful about that because Elon Musk did that in 2018 and got in big trouble from the SEC because of it. So a note to all those who have created a cryptocurrency. So will Core actually trade for $10 a piece when it hits the market? Well, that remains to be seen. But what I do know is that you will be able to trade it coming soon. From what I see from the Coreum Twitter account, they are actively adding exchanges. I believe there's at least 4 or 5 exchanges now that once that airdrop happens, that you will be able to buy and sell Core on those specific exchanges. And from what I see, some of those exchanges are listed on the Coreum Twitter account. I will put a link to that in the description below if you want to go read and see which exchanges are actually participating. And before I move into talking about the Sologenic NFT marketplace and how it's almost ready, now I want to talk about the price because right now a Solo token is trading for about 43 cents. And I did want to talk about it because there was a lot of people that I've seen tweet about it and even create YouTube videos about it saying how they bought at $3, $4, or even $5 the Solo token because they believed that price was going to continue to go up. Well, with an airdrop, anything's up in the air, and you know that after that snapshot, the price was going to come down. Now, here's the thing. If you did buy Solo tokens specifically, even if you bought those for $5 a piece, well, the airdrop amount you got was basically double. So your total dollar cost average was probably not $5. It was probably about $2.40, which of course still much higher than what it's trading for now. However, with the NFT marketplace launching and minting NFTs pretty much on a daily basis now and burning those Solo tokens, that means that Solo is now turning into a deflationary cryptocurrency token. So that just means that the scarcity of Solo is going to continue to get a little bit more scarce as the NFT marketplace takes off. So as of last check, there was nearly 7,000 NFTs already minted on the Sologenic NFT marketplace that is basically in beta format right now. You can't actually buy or transact NFTs. However, the marketplace is all set up and ready to go. You can go check it out. You can go pick out some of the NFTs that have already been minted and actually maybe put together a list of ones that you might want to try and get your hands on when that buy button officially goes live. Now, I've been looking on the Sologenic Discord server and they've been answering some of the questions about the NFT marketplace. They added a couple of new features, one of which was actually setting up a trust line from your account to the NFT that you're looking to buy. So once it's actually transacted, you will actually have a trust line from the XRP ledger to your own account. And with that buy button, they said right now it is actively in testing and they should be ready to launch it at any time. Now, I don't know why they didn't have this ready in the first time, but they really did only give themselves a couple of days from when they let the first 150 NFT creators in to actually mint and create their NFTs until they had time to debug some of this. So gotta cut them a little slack there. But the NFT marketplace is one of the first things that Sologenic is actually gonna launch this year. The other one that's being actively awaited on by many is, of course, the tokenized securities exchange, which they're hoping to launch, well, they said in spring. So we're going to see in the next couple of months if that's actually going to happen or if it's going to get pushed off to a later date, because I believe that's going to be one of the biggest catalysts for Solo token price movement, especially when it starts hitting exchanges and other people can actually access it, unlike what it was about a month or two ago when there was really only 1 or 2 exchanges where you could actually go and get Solo. So if you have any more questions about the Sologenic airdrop, the Coreum airdrop, the Discord servers, the NFT marketplace, or anything like that, go ahead and look in the description below. You can follow me on Twitter. A lot of the stuff that I tweet about or retweet that has to do with those stories, you can follow those Twitter accounts as well. You can follow the Sologenic Discord server. There's a lot of conversations, a lot of Q&A going on in there as well. So as soon as this NFT marketplace and that buy button is ready to go, I already have a list of some of the NFTs that I'm going to quickly snap up because you never know what could be the next Bored Ape Yacht Club NFTs. All right, guys, thanks so much for watching all the way to the end, for smashing that thumbs up button, and as always, I'll see you guys on the next video.